Attention. Il y a un ours. On va les laisser tranquilles. J'étais en train de me demander si j'allais les attaquer ou pas, mais on va les laisser peinards. On va plutôt aller par là. Attention, régiment fantôme. Il va m'attaquer. Bonjour messieurs. Le camp fantôme, il m'attaque pas. Parfait. Il me laisse rentrer comme ça les mecs.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I
Vraiment.
didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in
T'as
a
un
long
problème avec ton
time.
épée.
A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you?
J'ai l'impression qu'il est en train de me montrer
They're
ses
not
dents le
one
mec.
of us.
My name is Desadeh. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I'm Siora Donegad of the Gaius.
Elle aussi elle a un problème avec sa lame.
These people sure are important. So,
Ils sont très spéciaux aussi, hein. Ils se baladent avec des lames en eux.
About this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
that's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here
Oh,
is
tu
only
croises
the
pas les bras
guards'
devant moi.
business.
Does the same apply to me?
Et si je te pète les dents?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
Il demandait sa
What
fonction.
is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
Does this man not realize that I'm a Donegad?
I noticed you're a native, but you're a friend of Kurt's, so I trust you will be
Ami.
discreet.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I've never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things, and our leaders demand
Non, ce serait mal
secrecy.
poli.
Orders are orders.
Se renseigner sur
This is a
l'organisation.
huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have
Comme on l'a
combat
déjà appris.
experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Hein?
Yes.
Pardon?
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
Donc en fait, c'est parce que je suis en réalité un natif que je peux utiliser la magie. C'est pas que j'ai une sensibilité visiblement, puisque... Ah mais si, les prêtres peuvent utiliser la magie. C'est tellement bizarre.
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh, I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Vraiment,
Insult my
dans un
intelligence,
accident.
Rolf.
C'est ça.
Right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore.
Si on t'a trouvé, c'est pour une raison.
The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Rainer.
You've become a real sap. Fine, but try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much.
Vous êtes
Goodbye.
pas censé
I'm
obéir
sorry,
à la
I
ville?
couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
You don't
On aurait
seem
les-
to like this man.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me.
Ah.
But let's continue.
S'ils nous avaient pas laissé, de toute façon, on les aurait forcés, hein.
Lieutenant,
Captain.
my friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
Parle. Où sont les hommes?
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
Réponse de merde.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against
Tout nu?
the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Pourquoi c'est des
Now,
sauvages,
these are
forcément?
complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's
Et si
a
je te
pity.
pète les dents?
It would definitely be instructive.
C'est ça.
I heard the recruit Rainer trained here. What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard.
On est au courant, ouais.
Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rainer fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell.
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not
Ça
glorious,
correspond
but
pas
it
tellement
happens.
au truc qu'on a pu
I'd
voir.
like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here then?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it.
Il y a une histoire. Je suis pas convaincu que ce soit pas encore l'homme à la pièce d'argent.
Soldier,
Yes, Captain.
at ease. We have some questions for you.
Me? At your orders, Captain.
You look exhausted. Is training that rough here?
It's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue. That's the key to it all.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your vocation.
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling. The strength of the shadow.
What is that? Your motto?
Our squadrons, Captain.
You
D'accord.
seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all.
Are you afraid of what they might think of you?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron. We are very united.
T'as pas l'air.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known Rainer.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer.
Non, il est pas parti, non, il est
Really?
mort.
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Rainer left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Plus on s'avance, plus c'est...
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, sire. Captain?
Good heavens.
What
I
the
feel like
fuck?
a bogeyman.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any information slip.
It's as if their life depended on it.
Mais qu'est-ce qui se passe ici? C'est quoi ce bordel? What the fuck? Je peux pas rentrer là-dedans. Genre trouver des réponses par moi-même. Ah. On veut m'empêcher de voir.
Lieutenant,
Respectfully, Captain.
here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few
Pourquoi les
questions.
gonzesses sont toutes
At
black?
your orders. I'm
Dans les
hosting
soldats?
fires.
Pas que je veux pas avoir de black, mais c'est tellement bizarre. On dirait que d'un côté on a les soldats hommes blancs, que des blancs, et de l'autre on a que des femmes noires. C'est bizarre. Parce qu'ils recrutent un certain type de femmes d'une certaine partie du monde.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
Sans vouloir te vexer, en armure et avec une épée à deux mains, tu vas pas être discrète du tout.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
Sur le papier, ça a l'air pas mal. Mais il y a quand même une histoire... C'est quand même bizarre, cette histoire de mort de Rainer.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolfe in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, yes, of course.
Ça a pas de sens. Elle a été recrutée pour les entraîner, mais immédiatement en arrivant, alors que les natifs, elle connaissait pas les natifs, puisque les natifs sont que sur cette île, et ça a pas de sens. T'essaies de la corrompre.
Don't you
Allons-y.
think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is a governor of New
Oh,
Serene,
réussi.
I've heard.
Yes.
It's a prestigious position.
J'arrête pas de réussir les
I
trucs à
don't doubt my
50%.
abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Rainer, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry, haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbour to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
Elle m'a l'air plus sympathique celle-là, mais... Il y a quand même une... C'est tellement bizarre. Il a voulu partir peut-être du... Il a peut-être voulu partir de l'entraînement.
Hello, soldier.
Captain?
We need information.
Et comme ils sont très
Your
liés les uns aux
instructor
autres...
authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
How would you describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told
Donc
that
là,
your
il y a un
unit
black.
specialized in actions
Je me
over
suis
difficult
planté.
terrain.
Mais c'est vrai que jusqu'à maintenant, je n'en avais pas vu. Ah si, une fois on en avait vu. J'ai une connerie. On avait vu d'autres mecs.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
Par contre, les femmes, j'en ai pas vu des... Est-ce que c'est parce qu'elles... Ouais, je sais pas, j'en sais rien.
What's it like in your squadron?
Qu'importe,
Very
on s'en
good.
fout.
The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very
Du
best.
détail.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life.
You've sure got the
En tout
military
cas, t'es
spirit.
motivé. Ouais, c'est
Yes,
ça.
Captain.
Faut dire que t'es motivé au moins.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was
Tu
told
m'as l'air
that this
hésitant
recruit
quand
was
même.
very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence, Captain.
These kids are scared to
Mais
death.
c'est tellement bizarre cette histoire.
This boy's answers about his training seem pretty dubious to me.
You can't hide the lies.
Ce que je comprends pas en plus, c'est que dans les faits, bon, qu'ils nous disent pas les trucs quand on était dans le camp des gardes de la ville par rapport à ce fameux garde des ombres. Pourquoi pas? Mais enfin cette brigade fantôme. Mais là, je suis à l'intérieur, j'ai été accepté à l'intérieur et on m'autorise à interroger. Les mecs, ils ont peur.
Soldier,
Captain.
at ease, soldier.
C'est tellement bizarre.
We'd like to learn more about your
Qu'est-ce que
training.
c'est que cette histoire?
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it.
C'est ça.
You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
C'est
United.
ce qu'on les force à être.
You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Raina sound
Je pense que j'ai raison.
Yeah. Well, no, not
Il
really.
a voulu ne pas arrêter. Il a voulu arrêter ce qu'il faisait et partir. Peut-être parce qu'ils ont dû leur demander d'assassiner ou d'attaquer
Not at all.
des
It's just
marchands
that
comme
I
on avait
can't tell
vu.
you anything about Recruit Raina. And we're lucky to have the Lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go. Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Bien joué. Discrétion. Interroger la grue William. Je sais pas si ça va aider, hein, parce qu'il y a quand même ses autres potes autour. Il va pas vouloir parler.
We need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too.
C'est ça.
They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
Le président.
What's really going on here? We know that Raina didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
Donc c'est ce que je disais. Il a voulu s'arrêter.
Us barbarians. We could never put our own children through this.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
Oui, on avait deviné.
As for Raina, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer.
Et voilà.
He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt.
C'était la seule
That's
raison
when things
logique.
blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets.
C'est ce qui
So
s'est
we
passé.
join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Raina's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise, I'll soon be as dead as Raina.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Et je te prendrai avec moi.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Oui, nous aussi c'était
Captain.
passionnant.
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Non, on va leur taper dessus. Faire semblant de quitter le camp. Pour les surprendre en plein en train d'attaquer l'autre. Attends, on part vraiment?
Kurt, Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raina wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes, but he told me it's not really training. The recruits are summoned.
And the others
Pour se
beat
faire
them,
tabasser.
sometimes to death. I know.
You
C'est
knew
l'entraînement
about
que t'as
this
eu?
kind of training.
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me,
Je sais pas quoi dire.
did you learn anything new?
T'aurais pu
As
m'en parler.
scouted out the site, there's 2 parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refuse to open for me.
Là où ils rangent les cadavres.
Full of anger, Sengots. Take a deep breath and think. Then tell us your plan.
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight.
Comme
Especially
Willem.
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm. Moi je dis Willem, ça me semble mieux. Plus logique, mais bon. Wilhelm. Oh, fantôme. Est-ce que je peux courir?
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the
Bah oui, ils sont partis au truc de nuit. Je pense qu'ils sont déjà partis pour le night training et que c'est Willem va se prendre...
It's blocked.
Merde, c'est bloqué. On va rentrer à l'intérieur, fouiller le bureau. Pas le choix. On est obligé. Toc toc. Ouais, bah écoute, y a personne de toute façon, donc autant... Ça doit être au-dessus, j'imagine. Boum. La clé, y a quoi ici? Clé de la salle de torture. Ah ah. Capitaine Rolf, je vous félicite pour le travail que vous avez accompli. Vous avez parfaitement rempli votre mission jusqu'ici et plusieurs de vos recrues fantômes ont déjà été placés auprès des gouverneurs comme prévu. Ah ah. Le Major Herman m'a informé que vous aviez eu quelques pertes, rien cependant qui ne doivent changer vos plans. Continuez sur cette voie, vous serez bientôt prêt à agir. Je suis sûr que c'est l'homme l'homme à la pièce d'argent.
In order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units.
Parce que
the conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems.
Évidemment.
Including about the deaths.
Comme pour les caisses.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Vos recrues, parce que les gardes qui sont mis auprès des gouverneurs, ils savent pas, hein, je pense. Ils sont pas au courant. Vos recrues sont bien arrivés à San Mateus et répondent tout à fait à nos attentes. Je n'en attendais pas moins de mes meilleurs élèves. J'ai fait en sorte que le commandeur sache quel bon travail vous avez accompli dans votre camp fantôme. Je ne doute pas qu'il saura vous récompenser. Si les recrues envoyées dans les autres villes sont tout aussi efficaces, vous serez bientôt nommé Major. Je le sens pas. Là c'est un lit, y a rien. C'est parti, Kurt, on descend. Allez vite, 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 vite. Vite, 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 avant qu'il tue Willem. Willem, comme ils disent. Un truc ici. Là il y a quelque chose. Est-ce que c'est ouvert? Non, non. Un truc ici. Non, y a rien. Merde. Ah. Je veux sortir. Je peux pas rester dans la prison.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well.
Oh oh.
Fear,
Oh fuck.
blood, death.
Oh oh.
These people have turned this place into a site of suffering. It will take years of work to erase its traces.
Ah non, mais là faut cramer. Faut pas effacer, faut cramer. Compte rendu de formation, capitaine. Comme ordonné, nous avons procédé à l'entraînement des recrues nouvellement arrivées. Certaines semblaient cependant mal supporter le manque de sommeil. Elles ont donc été envoyées dans la salle noire pour être endurcies. Les tuer, ça va pas les endurcir, ça va les ramollir. Nous avons eu... Enfin, ça va les endurcir d'une certaine façon. Nous avons eu une perte, mais l'expérience s'est montrée très efficace car bien peu affaiblies à leur sortie. Elles se sont montrées beaucoup plus volontaires par la suite.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break.
Ça, c'est une bonne quête.
Rainer shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay.
On se dépêche parce qu'à mon avis, il y a l'autre qui est...
Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's
Évidemment.
training.
That's the young man who helped us, isn't it?
Évidemment.
They will probably kill him for it.
Eh?
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
On s'en fout qu'il nous fasse... On le pète. On le défonce.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them.
Non, non, attends.
Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
Voilà.
You surprise me once again, Kurt. You're full of compassion for these youngsters.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reach.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
Merde! Attends. On va refaire la sauvegarde auto, je reviens en arrière. J'avais pas vu qu'il fallait éviter les pertes dans les recrues. Peut-être que j'aurais dû partir en haut. Je sais pas. Merde. Bon, on va voir. On va essayer d'ouvrir. Discret, hein. Très discret. En cognant comme ça d'un coup brutalement. Vite. On va passer par derrière. Merde. Et je peux pas passer par au-dessus, évidemment. Kurt peut pas me faire la courte échelle. C'est évidemment un blocage de merde. Sérieusement. Peut-être que je peux passer au-dessus. Je vais déverrouiller ici. Attendez. Je peux pas faire une diversion quelque part par là? Genre une grosse explosion, une connerie du genre? Non. Sauver de sa punition et arrêter le capitaine. Ah, je peux peut-être aller directement sauver la recrue. Mais le capitaine, je pourrais pas l'avoir puisque là, c'est là où je descends. Je sais pas si je pourrais redescendre. Merde. Bon, c'est pas grave. On va sauver Willem. Tant pis si je peux pas avoir l'autre.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Allez, go.
Come on.
Putain, vite. Allez, vite.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Rainer.
Soldiers, do you realize what you're doing?
Captain.
Bande d'abrutis.
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. Times!
Et si je massacre tout le monde, tu vas être contente. Parler la lettre. Timide, je peux pas faire. Merde. Vous n'avez pas le niveau de talent requis. Oh, fait chier. Je vais essayer de les raisonner.
When my master of arms was in the guard, he always repeated, "Fight with honor."
Je pense que ça va pas marcher.
What honor is there in lynching one of your own when he's defenseless?
Si ça marche, j'ai du Paul.
What honor is there in being forced to kill one another the moment one of you refuses to toe the line?
Save your moralizing. All that matters is success. Being the best.
Purge.
Show them how far their honor will get them against your
Ouais,
training.
vas-y. Et quand je vous aurai tous massacrés, vous serez bien contents. Boum. Voilà. Et... Comment ça se fait qu'il est pas mort, lui? Wow. Et... Attends, il y a encore un... Attends, toi tu veux un câlin aussi? Je crois que je vais passer en difficile, c'est devenu beaucoup trop facile.
Will you be alright?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to
C'est
you.
ridicule à quel point c'est facile entre le normal et difficile.
You'd better stay here until
Ah,
we
la
take
différence
care
de
of the
niveau.
camp's captain.
I'll try to dress my wound in the meantime.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
Ouais mec, mais là... Je vais pas pouvoir protéger les mecs parce que j'ai rien pour pouvoir les... Je peux pas les endormir ni rien. Bon, j'ai sauvé Wilhelm. Mais... désamorcer, je récupère mon piège. Ok, go. Au moins il est sauvé.
Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
Ouais, mais le problème c'est qu'il m'a dit de pas éliminer les recrues. Il va pas y avoir le choix là. Je suis désolé. J'ai pas le choix. Je sais pas comment faire pour l'endormir. J'ai rien pour l'endormir ou quoi que ce soit donc... Pas le choix. Par contre, il faut que j'aille discrètement. Faut pas qu'ils me repèrent les mecs. Retenez ça, dans 2 secondes je me fais repérer. Oh. Attention, pas se faire repérer d'armes. Ok. Je peux passer. Oh, il y a du monde. Est-ce que je peux passer par derrière? Ouais, je peux passer par derrière. Heureusement que les autres sont pas pris en compte. En fait, ça se trouve, j'aurais pu passer sans qu'il me repère l'autre, mais je sais pas comment. Je pense qu'il aurait fallu que j'ai une potion pour l'endormir ou une connerie du genre. Pour lui balancer dans la tronche. Est-ce que je peux... Attendez, on va sauvegarder. Voilà, comme ça, si jamais il y a un problème... Oula. Oh là là, il y a du monde. Descendre. Attends. J'arrive. Ah, j'ai réussi.
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors.
Soldiers, listen to
Execute
your captain.
Order
You are
66.
the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight, and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us
Ce
if
sont
we
des
don't
ordres de
obey.
merde.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Ok. Les convaincre en évoquant Rainer. 0%. Bah putain la vache.
It was nearly Wilhelm's turn tonight. It could have been any of you.
Lies! Only the weak fall. So we must prove that we aren't among them.
Nonsense. I've seen
Ah,
more
vas-y, viens.
combat than any of you, and I've seen hundreds of soldiers die. Weak or not. I've seen this kind of camp before, full of torture and sadistic officers. I thought it was a thing of the past, but I was wrong. So help me make sure this camp really is the last of them.
You're right, Captain. If we don't put down our weapons, this will never end.
Ah là, c'est bien. J'ai réussi à trouver les bons mots. J'ai bien fait de sauver Willem en premier.
Trained cowards. Their training wasn't finished, Captain, and the speeches were so convincing.
Eh bien.
Silence. Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
Est-ce que je les ai
They're not
butés?
coming, Rolf.
The victims of your absurd manipulation died in vain.
Ils se font
Now that
bouffer
you
par
no
les
longer
vers.
have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, you'll have to get your
Allez,
own
vas-y.
hands dirty.
Viens te
I
battre.
dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
Eh ben on t'attend. Boum. Tu disais quoi? Oh là 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 là. Oh là là. Faut que je monte la difficulté là. C'est moche. C'est très 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 moche. Oh le viol. Oh là là, c'est horrible. J'aurais vraiment dû augmenter la difficulté. Ce qui est étrange, c'est que juste avant c'était super dur et là c'est super facile. Je sais que j'arrête pas d'en parler, mais j'aime bien qu'il y ait du défi quand même. Bon, bah écoutez. Alors, clé du sous-sol du camp fantôme. Bon. Pourquoi j'ai la clé du sous-sol là?
Will you be alright, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you,
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the guard is
Le
about.
problème c'est que je pense qu'on
In
en a
the
pas fini parce
meantime,
que
you
vu
stay
qu'ils
here
ont,
to take care of survivors,
vu qu'ils ont placé des
I'll make
gardes
sure you receive your
auprès des
transfer orders
gouverneurs,
quickly.
I'll do my best, Captain.
il y en a un
Thanks
qui
again.
pourrait reprendre le relais.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the
Ah,
guard
ok,
was
d'accord.
heading. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
Par contre j'aime bien parce qu'il dit elle est de la vieille école. Moi quand il a dit ça, le premier truc que je pensais, ouais mais justement c'est des techniques de la vieille école. Elle pourrait dire non, c'était bien comme quand.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Et qu'ils ont placé des mecs partout, des
One of
assassins.
my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
Armée d'armure.
I'm sorry, Kurt. I knew
Enfin, habillé
something was
d'armure.
wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for
Et
it.
tu avais raison.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinde. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Oh,
Believe
t'inquiète
me.
pas.
He won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinde.
Surtout que j'étais là.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Ok, parfait. J'espère que c'est toi qui seras la nouvelle chef. Il m'a l'air pas mal. Kurt amical maintenant. Ouh. Mon petit Kurt. Ok. Du coup, sur ce, moi je vais m'arrêter là pour aujourd'hui. Merci à tous de m'avoir suivi et je vous dis à la prochaine. Ciao.